What's up guys, welcome back to SempreInter TV, bringing you the match review of our 0-0 draw against Eintracht Frankfurt away. Let's go. The build-up has not been easy for Inter. Of course, we lost our last match against Cagliari, and then our squad, so many injuries, is so thinner than Taylor Swift's lips at the moment. We have Keita Balde, who was supposed to be out for 2 to 3 weeks, and he's been out for pretty much 7 weeks now, so that's really worrying. Haven't seen the guy in a very long time. Picked up the injury when he was picking up form, and haven't seen a trace of him since. I don't know if he's been deported back to Monaco or Senegal. And then obviously, to make things worse, Raja Nainggolan, just as he's starting to pick up form, he picks up an injury midweek. Again, it looks like a calf injury. I think there Spalletti can be blamed a little bit because he's been playing every single match recently. I think he's played 5 matches in a row and almost completing 90 minutes almost every match, which was a big push. I was really surprised that he was playing every single week. I think he needed a little bit of a rest as he was coming back from an injury already. And then of course we have the ongoing injury to Mauro Icardi, which seems to be hopefully coming to an end soon, with reports that Marotta met Banda and Icardi, and there's an opening from Icardi to return to the team without the armband. And we really need him because Lautaro in this match picked up a yellow card, so that means he's suspended. Perisic picked up an injury, which is worrying. And of course our squad is already so thin for the Europa League, as we had the financial fair play restrictions, which meant we had to leave out D'Albert, Gianmario and Gagliardini already. So we literally only had 3 centre midfielders fit for the match. Asamoah also got a booking, so that means he's suspended for the next match. So I'm really not sure how Spalletti's going to play, which team he's going to play in the next match. But coming back to today's match, 0-0 draw, hard fought battle. None of the two teams really impressing. Eintracht Frankfurt came into the match with a lot of hype behind them, highest scoring team in the Europa League, won every single match unbeaten. The front three were very hyped. Of course, Rebic had the injury before the match, which was good for Inter. But none of them really impressed that much. And Inter, of course, with a really short squad, this is pretty much the best Spalletti could do with the team. First half was Inter's, more shots on goal, more possession, controlled the play, and then the second half was definitely Eintracht Frankfurt's, and I think 0-0 was the right result. Now let's get into the player ratings, as always given out by Sunit at SempreInter.com. Starting off in goal with Samir Handanovic, given man of the match with a 7. I agree. There wasn't any amazing saves that he had to make, but in the second half especially, he had to be reactive, and he was there. Made some good saves. On the right, Brozovic was given a 5. I agree. He struggled against Kostic a lot today. Kostic gave him a lot of troubles, outpaced him in the second half a few times. Skriniar was given a 6.5. I agree. He was not as good as his centre-back partner De Vrij. Got beaten a couple of times. Wasn't as assured as usual, but even a Skriniar on an off day is still a beast. And next to him, De Vrij, a great performance from him. Very calm on the ball. Marshalled Jovic very well. On the left, Asamoah given a 6, spot on. Looked a bit timid on the ball. Still, he hasn't provided that attacking width on the left-hand side that we expected from him. Still yet to see the Asamoah that we saw at the start of the season. We'll miss the next match, as I said. He picked up a yellow, which he was unlucky to pick up, really. In centre midfield, Brozovic was given a 5. I agree. Another poor match from Brozovic. There's 2 in a row now. The Cagliari match was a very poor performance. This was a slight improvement on there, but once again looked a bit off the pace. I don't know if he needs a bit of rest because he's pretty much played every single match in the season. But we can't do without him. We haven't got much other options. Next to him, Vecino was given a 6. Or maybe would have given him a 5.5. Yes, he had a good first half, but then the second half gave away the ball too many times, and had a good chance with his head at one point. Some improving signs from him. Up ahead of them, Borja Valero played, the almost pensioner. Great first half from him as well. A lot of energy, a lot of fight shown by him, and some great movement and tactical awareness. And really classy on the ball at times. But then in the second half, of course, as often happens to him, he loses juice in his legs. You can't blame him. He's 34 years old now. The physicality side of things has never been a strong point. And yeah, he looked a bit off the pace, but we need him in this period, especially in the Europa League, as we have no other options. On the right hand side, Matteo Politano, a lot of huff and puff from him today, a lot of running, almost too much running. His touch was really off today, but his energy has to be commended. On the left, even Perisic was disappointing today. I agree with the 5. Maybe was already struggling with injury, I'm not sure. Yes, he had to go off with an injury after a little sprint that he made. Fingers crossed there's nothing too serious. Up front, of course, we have Lautaro Martinez. We have no other option. But, fought well, but the team didn't really support him, didn't really create much for him. Quite an isolated performance once again, like at Cagliari. And I'm not sure why he didn't take the penalty that he won really well. He's shown that he can take a penalty. I'm not sure why Brozovic took the penalty, because in the previous match against Rapid Vienna, Perisic took the penalty, so I'm not sure what happened there. It was a decent penalty by Brozovic. I don't think it was too bad, but the keeper read it very well, and it wasn't too powerful. It was just well placed. And of course, Martinez got himself booked as well, which means he's unavailable for the next Europa League match, which means Mauro Icardi, please, I am begging you, you have to come back. Even if you've got half a leg, he needs to come back, because we literally just need numbers. It seems like none of the Primavera players this year are ready for the first team, or I don't know if Spalletti doesn't trust them, or they really are not that good this year. And in previous years we've had some Primavera players that have stepped into the deep end, the likes of Nukuri, Benassi, even Pinamonti in the past, but this year, apart from Colidio, Salcedo, there doesn't seem to be much quality in the Primavera, or Spalletti is just too scared to put them out there. I don't know which one it is. And then, of course, I have to talk about Antonio Candreva. Every match, the living meme, he gives me something to chuckle about. Came on just like last match against Cagliari, and had an instant impact, and got a yellow card straight away with a handball. 4.5, well deserved. Yeah, this guy has completely lost the little skill and ability he had. He used to be a good player, a great player actually, for Italy and Lazio, and ever since he's come to Inter, it's been a downward spiral, and he has to leave at the end of the season. He just has to leave. Cedric also came on, and I was surprised, just as neat was that he didn't take the free kick, and didn't really get much time on the ball. But I hope to see him in the next match. I think he probably has to play. So that was my thoughts on the player ratings. Please comment below, what do you think? Who was your man of the match? Who was the flop? Then of course we have to look ahead to the next match, which is against SPAL at home. Another 60,000 people expected at the San Siro. Wow, Inter fans this season, we have supported the team even in the darkest periods. We have to win. AC Milan have overtaken us, of course, in the 3rd spot. Roma and Lazio coming up behind us, and we have to win. There's no other choice. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you on the next one, the review for SPAL, of course. I'll be there. Please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for your support. We're over 600 subscribers now, looking to continue growing. And as always, guys, Forza Inter. Ciao.